Don't mind the background noise. That is just some unsettled spirits. Here we go. Good evening, everybody. This is just going to be a typical, no nonsense, quaint playthrough of a game. We are playing the, as far as I'm aware, Playdate exclusive game. If you don't know, Playdate is a handheld console that's been developed by software makers, now hardware makers, Panic, which sports a number of independent developers' games developed specifically for the device. And in this game, you are a high school student who helps their friends resolve disputes or issues that they have in their lives with the help of summoning ancient demons in order to talk them through their problems. So that's what we're going to be doing tonight. We are a, how should I say, conduit, magician, maybe, wizard that is going to ask for a little bit of help for some issues that might be a little bit too tough for us. So, without any further ado, I am going to be using the unit as my controller. I have it broadcasting to the screen. That's how we're picking it up here. And we are going to get into it. So give me just a second here. See if I can calm these other outside spirits down. And let's get into it. So I'm sprawled out on the hood of the car and I'm naked. Vomit everywhere. And it's Dean Speckler's car. Speckler! So I could choose, you're my brother, and I don't want to hear about you being naked on a car. Or go on. You know what? I'm going to egg him on. Go on. Boy, you should have seen the look on Dean Speckler's face. He was so steamed. Boy, he was cheesed off. I don't know who that is. Why are you saying things like cheesed off? It's college, man. We all say it. All right. Don't get all cheesed off. Yeah, man, you got it. Hey, I'll tell you, this is the academic experience of my life. And it only comes around once. You gotta enjoy it while it lasts. That's my motto. So I'm gonna get off the phone with you real soon, okay? Just one question, then you can go get naked again. All right, but make it fast. He didn't even acknowledge. I found this book under your bed. I mean, my new bed. What kind of book? I don't know how to pronounce it. The Arsgotia. It's a monster book with pictures. It's your book. It's your book. You tell me. There we go. It's not my book. It belonged to Granddad. We got it with some of his stuff last year. At Granddad's wake, some old guy offered me $100 for it, but he was hogging the plate of chicken fingers, so I told him to take a hike. I think it's about demons, like summoning demons. We messed around with it last year one time. We had the lights off and I was yelling, "I summon you, demon." And right then, Michael leapt through the door naked. We all had a big laugh. Anyway, you can have that thing if you want. Cool, maybe I'll take a look at it. So Granddad had a magic book that summons naked frat boys. I gotta pick that one just for the absurdity. He wasn't in a frat. This happened in high school. Come on. Now I really gotta go. We got something ruined for tonight, I'll tell you. And it's a full moon. Woohoo! What is my name? I mean, I can only pick one thing, right? That's the only way to make it hit the best. Let's see here. The Ars Goetia, a book on the names and offices of demons and the methods for speaking with them. London, printed by what is that? Oh, Martin and Alfrey. That is, I forget what D is. That's 150, 60, 70, something 77. Maybe 500. So 1577. All right, let's see what we got here. So we can do the attic to learn about the demons and try to summon one. We can go to the kitchen, which is choose a suitable tribute for a demon. We can go to the lounge, which is to pick the best music to please the demon. Or we can go to my bedroom, which is to browse the yearbook for people to invite for this seance. Let's see here. I mean, we gotta go here first, right? Like, that makes the most sense. Presented here for the aid of the magician or warlock is a series of rules and instructions for the summoning of demons to be followed to the letter. Firstly, be prepared to offer one appropriate gift or tribute to the demon thou wish to summon. Their preferences and predilections can oft be found in this very tone. Likewise, demons are famously fuzzy on the topic of music. It is profitable to court the demon by playing music of its favor. Of the highest importance will be the character of those who accompany thee. Bring 3 companions of pure heart and good breeding to face the demon by thy side. A demon is intrigued by the problems of men and women. Thy companions should carry a concern that the demon is qualified to remedy. Failing that, an interest in common topics. Only when each of these elements is perfect shall the demon be coaxed to appear. Most of all, magician, be sure that God is on thy side. Johann Weyer. All right. So let's see. This is the first one. Marquis Simaeus. Simaeus is a Grand Marquis of Hell with aspirations to take the 6th throne sometime within the next 2,000 years. He appears to man as a tall warrior riding a black horse, and he commands 20 legions. By night, he is the 3rd deacon of Capricorn. The Marquis is a master of bloodshed and of trivia. He is an excellent teacher of rhetoric. If requested, he may transform the magician into a warrior of his own likeness. He also possesses the ability to locate misplaced objects. Special notes, Simaeus is attracted to those who are in need of his services. He offers them in expectation of striking a dark bargain that will advance his quest for the throne. Simaeus is compelled by the smells of salt or cooked meat. He claims to like all kinds of music. Okay, so going back through that, what we can glean is he's a master of, if requested, he has the ability to locate misplaced objects. And he is a teacher of rhetoric. Okay? He is attracted to those who are in need of his services. So if we need somebody, it's somebody who lost something, right? Or somebody who needs teaching. You know what? The easiest thing would probably be to do these other 2 first, because we have to read about our people who we can bring. Let me see here. Trying to think. Let me go back and go here. Let me go to the kitchen. Salt and cooked meat. Sandwich? Beef jerky. Okay. I only need one thing, I guess. He said any kind of music works. So what if we put this on? Okay, let's see. I'll invite 3 friends, it says. All right, so this is Melinda Bergman. Melinda is one of the girls in drama club. I know that one time she went camping and did LSD and thinks she might have killed a rabbit. She told me that after the party for the 12th night while she was puking on my shoes. Aaron Chester. Aaron is obsessed with being valedictorian this year, but that's probably not happening since he got into a fight with Ted. It was really bad. He said it was a matter of honor. He says that whenever I ask him anything. Beth Duchamp. Beth is awesome because she can use her parents' car to drive us all over. Last week, we went to the movies with her and her boyfriend Nick, and Beth lost her physics book. She lost something. She was reading about her physics notes during the movie in the dark. That's rude. So we're gonna bring Beth, because Beth lost something. Let's see here. Kristen Duke. Kristen is getting ready to go to Paris next year as part of an exchange program. I don't know why we're sending like the single worst student in French class. Maybe it's because we don't care about France that much. I'll miss her when she goes because she gives us rides home in her car. Nick Foster. Nick got made the captain of the debate team last week, and the responsibility got to him so much that now he just plain sucks at debating. He doesn't know where apostrophe go either. Beth seems to like him though. His breath is also very bad, but his hair is good. Josh Keller. Josh has a telescope in his bedroom, which he talks about all the time. He really wants me to come over and check it out sometime, but I don't care at all. When I asked him what he wanted for Christmas, all he said was a bigger telescope. Maybe he can get a gold one or something. Okay. So his personality is that telescope. Got it. Ted Mercer. Ted's in journalism club. He got a story for the school magazine about how our science teacher was fired from another school because he drank animal blood in front of his students. Apparently, he's not allowed to print it or he'll get sued. He says he's going to tell the world. Why was the teacher drinking animal blood? Was it for a science experiment? Stephen O'Donnell. I don't know Stephen very well, but he complains even to me about how last week the vice principal caught him smoking and confiscated his cigarettes. He talks a big game about how he'd steal them back if he could, but the vice principal's office is an impenetrable fortress. Tracy Young. Tracy is my next door neighbor and we've known each other since we were little kids. Last month her cat Grandpa ran away and she's pretty distraught. I've been helping her put up posters around town, but no luck. Tracy really misses him, and so does our cat, Emily Kittenson. That could be another lost thing. I think I'm gonna bring her along. Grace Wong. Everyone said Grace was cool because she volunteered for Amnesty International, but last week she got caught passing a note to Aaron in chemistry, and she had to read it to the whole class. It's all anyone talks about now, and she wishes they forget it as soon as possible. Warner Schultz. Warner is German. Half the girls at school are in love with him because he has an accent. When he asked for someone to tutor him in geography, all these girls volunteered so they could hang out with him, but they didn't actually teach him anything. It's sad because he's really bad at geography. Annie Pasternak. I'm friends with Annie, but she is really religious. I think she even runs a Bible study group at her house after school. She doesn't use swear words. I wonder what she even likes to do. She's in band, but she plays all those crappy little instruments like the triangle. Okay, we have quite the eclectic group, and I think I got 2 of them because this one lost her cat, which is a lost item, and this one lost her physics book, which is also a lost item. Now, it said Grand Marquis likes to teach rhetoric, which is like arguing or information. So, Nick got made the captain of the debate team. Now he's just plain sucks at debating. He said he likes teaching. Maybe we could bring Warner because apparently he needs tutoring. So let's try that. We can do Beth because she literally lost something. I can't go to class on Friday without that notebook. I am simply, I can't think of an accent. I am simply interested to speak with a being from other realms. Do whatever it takes, Beth. Do you need to say anything special to summon a demon? No, I'll just make something up that sounds cool. Oh, Marquis Simaeus, grand and mighty commander of legions, we beseech from thee an audience. We wish to ask of thee great and powerful Marquis a favor. Simaeus, I summon thee. No, nothing. I thought I had a demon there for a second, but it was just a dog barking. I'm positive that a demon would be into this record, and we got such a perfect gift too. This is awkward, but I'll have to replace some or all of you with other people. Sorry. Okay, let's try. We'll take Warner off, and we'll try Nick. Because teaching rhetoric, you know how like somebody said, it's a rhetorical question. It's just like, I'm not doing that to, you know what I mean? And then let's go for Beth, because she's the one that lost the book. If we actually talk to this guy, I want to ask how I can be better on the debate team. But we have to ask about my notebook too, Nick. We can do both. I can't go to class on Friday without that notebook. Do whatever it takes, Beth. Do you need to say anything special to summon a demon? Same thing. Oh, I think, oh God, I think something is, wait, okay. The smell of blood and salt. Not since I broke the skull of Amdusius in his salt mines have I enjoyed that aroma. I am Marquis Simaeus. Why hast thou summoned me? Oh, great Simaeus, what are you up to right now? What are you up to right now? Marquis, we wish to ask for your help. Do you know Marquis Shanks? Marquis, we wish to ask for your help. My time is short, mortal, but ask me thy boon. I shall grant only one, and my price may be terrible. Beth lost her notebook. Nick is really bad at debating. I mean, Beth is the one who actually lost something, and he's good at doing that, so. A notebook. Thou speak of a tome of wisdom. It would be a shame if such knowledge were to be lost forever. Yeah, she won't shut up about it. Demon, I demand thee reveal this lost treasure. Yeah, she won't shut up about it. Yes, I will help the mortal find this notebook, if she is prepared to do something for me. 'Tis but a simple request. All she must do is whisper the name of Marquis Simaeus thrice, whenever she next consumes the flesh of the common cow. Do not trouble thyself with why. That's it? I don't know, this isn't really fun anymore. Yes, anything. I have to get that notebook. Okay. All right, demon, but this had better be worth it. Fear not, I shall find thy treasure for thee, though thou may wish that I had not. This notebook, yes, thou think it lost, but it is not lost at all. It has been taken. Wait, somebody took it? That's awful. Indeed. Thou hast been betrayed, girl. Another sought to steal knowledge from thee. It is a jealous creature, this one. Weak and devious. Just tell me already. Look, this is really stupid. Do you guys want to go do something else? And I can smell him I can smell his salt and his flesh. I can taste it. It is thy lover, girl, the creature who claims that he loves thee and that he knows thee. These are lies. He fears thee and thy power, and thus did he seek to cripple thee by hiding thy book of notes. 'Tis not lost, 'tis in his bedchamber. Oh my God, I can't believe you. Beth, I'm sorry. It's not like I didn't. That is really uncool, Nick. Do not listen to his protestations or to his words of love. They will only weaken thee. I would offer advice if thou wouldst hear it. Very well. Consign the liar's body to the 9 hells. That's not helpful. As thou wish. Art thou satisfied? I am called to the bone spires, where Glacia Lobolus legionnaires await execution. Wait, I wanted to ask you something else. Speak then. What are you up to right now? What are you doing? Presume not to engage me in idle conversation, mortal. Every moment I delay, the pretender Glacia Lobolus marshals his forces. But by the mighty name of Baal, I will wrest the 6th throne from his claws. So, it is Shax that you seek. Thou wish an audience with the Marquis Shax. Is that it? Yeah, can you tell me anything about him? I could tell thee much of the treacherous Shax. Pray, tell me what thou wish with this one. I guess we just kind of want to talk to him for fun. If that is thy wish, listen then, mortal. The Marquis Shax is a grand liar. He shall seek to deceive thee, and for reasons thou shalt never comprehend. But there is one way to compel Shax to speak truly. What is it? Bring with thee a magic triangle. In the presence of a triangle, the coarse lies of Shax will become beautiful and true. I do not know if this will be enough. Greater men than thou have faced Shax and have not survived. And if thou survived, thou shalt not be the same. Thanks, man. I am no man. Farewell, then, mortal. Should our paths cross again, I may not be so kind. That was pretty sick. that was some good writing. I like that one. And how about that? Because he didn't want her to be smarter than him, he stole his own girlfriend's notebook. So I guess when we have the demons to help to solve the problems, they did say it comes at a price. So I guess the price is you get your answer, but you're not gonna like the way you get it. So that is unfortunate. But hey, Beth wanted me to do it. She said it. She said, I don't care what it takes. So that's what we did. We found it. All right, let's try the next one. This is the one that he was just talking about, Marquis Shax. Watch thyself around the rogue Shax. The Marquis is a great thief, renowned for stealing horses and monkeys from the houses of kings and objects of any size. He may even steal knowledge itself. The Marquis can make men forget anything. Remember that one girl who was like, I wish I could forget the note? Something about a note? She's coming, okay? He appears to men as a stork who speaks marvelously with a hoarse but subtle voice. When appearing in battle or in court, he is preceded by a symphony of trumpets. Okay, that's the music cue. So we need something with horns in it. Shax has many possessions, so does not want for anything specific. However, a gift of some sort is appropriate. In general, he should not be bothered too often. Okay, so Samaya said that Shax will only be coaxed to speak if there is a triangle around. What does that mean? Is that a gift? Oh, Garrett in the house. This game looks awesome. I can't wait for it to unlock for me. Dude, this game rules. It's awesome. It's kind of like almost like it's a little bit of investigation in a way. And then it's a kind of choose your own adventure in a sense, with a clearly, spooky twist. Let's see. So it doesn't care what gift you get it. Is anything in here triangle shaped? Pepper, salt, dried artichoke, cat food, dried spaghetti. Dried spaghetti? Oh, actual spaghetti, not cooked spaghetti. Flour, insect biscuits. It's a stork and storks eat bugs. Maybe we'll go with that. Or birds eat bugs, I should say. Music said horns or trumpets. So brass. Bingo. Okay, now we gotta find friends to bring. Nick used to... Look, the caption updated. Nick used to go out with Beth until he stole her physics book at the movies because he was jealous and a demon told Beth about it and Beth got really upset about it and broke up with him. He plays guitar now, so he's not even on the debate team anymore. He quit that. Beth used to be Nick's girlfriend, but she broke up with him because he stole her physics book. I still don't even know why. I think he was jealous of her being so smart. Now she says she'll never trust a guy again. Man, not even Christ. Good grief. He heard her something fierce. Who else did we have? Wasn't it Tracy? Tracy is my next door neighbor, and we've known each other since we were little kids last month. So hers didn't change. Okay, so we got to bring the girl who wants to forget. And then he's a thief. So he's able to steal stuff. Grandpa. Apparently he's not allowed to print it or get sued. Maybe steal the story? Christian's going to Paris. Nope. This is the dude that fought the other dude. 12th party when she was speaking. I'm like, I know that one time she went camping and she thinks she might have killed a rabbit. Was that something she would want to forget about? I'm friends with Danny. She's in band, but she was the triangle. Oh, okay. I don't know Steven very well, but he complains. He talks a big game about how he'd steal them back. Stealing, theft, yoink. Okay, I got a full group. Let's get it popping. She is he specializes in making people want to forget stuff and stealing. So Steven only lost a pack of cigarettes, which he had no business having in the first place. I'm sure right now the rest of the school is ruining Grace's life about the note that she passed to her friend. So I feel like she needs more help than anybody else right now. So she should probably be the conduit. So let's go ahead and pick Grace. If this dude really is a great thief, then I'm going to want him to get my cigarettes back. I'm so pissed I even have to deal with this. Then you shouldn't smoke cigarettes at a school. Your problem is your own stupid fault. I totally got humiliated, and look, if he's helping anyone, he's helping me. You got it, Grace. Oh, great and powerful Shaxx, Marquis of Hell, whose roguish deeds are renowned on many planes, with whom I would have words here at the end of all things. Shaxx, I summon thee. Look at us. Look. We do this. We do this. Now, he said he had kind of a hoarse voice. So it probably kind of sounds like a little bit of this, like a Marlon, like a Godfather Marlon Brando, kind of. Who summons me? Is it the holy woman whose music speaks for the angels? Perhaps the quiet child, or the boy who would be a thief? None of them. It is I, Adrian, who summons thee. It's a group effort. I I mean, it is, but I'm the one who put the stuff together, so it's me. Indeed. How interesting. Thou hast obtained an audience with the Marquis Shax, mortals. Curious mortals thou art. Highly curious. Tell us a little about yourself. Oh, how flattering. The magician wishes to know more of his guest. What would it please thee to know? That Shax leads 30 legions of demons who ride to war on undead mounts? That Shax has purloined the prize jewels of Prince Vasago himself? And has ripped free the intestines of Duke Valafar with his own teeth? That kind of thing, yeah. I was more wondering if there's anything I can help with. A generous offer indeed. Nay, I do not think a mortal has much to teach me. Oh, do not pout. But I would have thee but would thou have e'er thought to take the silver refinery of the Duke Bereth for thyself, which I took through the use of powerful cunning? I purloined Bereth's eternal contract with King Ball and forged mine own name upon it, invalidating not only his claim to the refinery, but his very life. So he's dead now? Oh yes, profoundly. With this refinery, Shax stands to become wealthy beyond measure, and perhaps in time, a duke. What's so special about the refinery? Oh, for thou see, the refinery makes cruel blades and other weapons used by Marquis Simaeus and President Glacier Laboas in their millennia-old war for the 6th throne. Both must pay, and Shax controls the price. Have you ever thought about getting involved? Now that is a dangerous game. If Shax chose between the two princes and armed them accordingly, perhaps their war would end soon after all, with Shax allied to the victor. And perhaps King Ball would deign to grant me a duchy? Oh, but both demons are very strong. Dost thou not think? Oh, who would thou favor, magician? I mean, we know Simaeus, we don't know Glacier, so we kind of got to rock with Simaeus because he's all we know. And he seemed like he was really adamant to do it, so. Oh, I agree. The Marquis Simaeus belongs on the throne. Very good. Then I shall engineer to support the challenger. Simaeus has held the throne once, and he shall hold it again. Thou hast helped me after all, magician. Thou hast helped me decide. And when Glacier Labolas asks, I shall inform him of thy part in his downfall. Oh, great. Hey, maybe don't do that. Thou play with demons, magician. Now, away with thee. Away with ye all. Wait. Can I ask you something else? As thou wish, magician. One of us seeks a favor of you. Oh, the mortals seek a gift. Speak of thy desire, mortals, and perhaps I shall be moved. Grace wants everybody to forget about her liking Aaron. Make everyone forget about it. You have to. A demon is not your friend, Grace. Aha! I understand the problem. A secret loosed from thy grasp. It belongs to the world now. Yet why should it? It is thine. Basically. Well, we shall take it back, shall we not? Steal back thy secret from the slick tongues of church bells and fishwives? Oh, we shall. Oh, how thrilling. For a heist of the mind is the grandest heist of all. Thou need only to ask King Beleth for a testimony to that claim. Though, of course, poor Mad Beleth is unable to reply. Ever since I replaced his very mind with the body of a screaming dog. Yeah. Man, you could have been able to help me so much. Can we get on with this? 'Tis a simple trick to make a man forget. And I shall do it for thee, child. I ask nothing of thee in return, but that thou think of the Marquis Shax in thy most brilliant and foulest moments both. And remember, 'twas I that held thy hand in the darkness. Yeah, fine. Grace. Oh, I mean, Grace, I guess you have a deal, Shaq. She's all about it. Now, how might we save thee, girl? Aha. Yes, I believe I do see it. One day, all the cackling hens shall tire of thy secret. Yes, we know this. But could we hasten the dawning of that day? Yes, we can. For others have secrets too, and there is one who would hold theirs dear, much dearer than thine own admission of thy chaste love. This doesn't seem like a good idea. I know of one who had done much cruder things with the object of thine affection. Wait, Aaron? Yes, the fancy boy. He hath lain with the one who calls herself thy friend, thy holy counsel. He slept with Annie? Yes, I speak of the girl who sits beside thee. I thought she was a goody two-shoes. I speak of acts most scandalous. What, Annie? Well, yes, she hath betrayed thee, betrayed her creed. Oh, betrayal, come on, what? It's not like they were even dating. Oh my God. Oh, how delectable, how ironic. I don't know how you could do that to me. I didn't do anything to you. Aaron and I just had a thing, like grown-ups, and it's fine and it's over. There, thou have it. I present to thee a heist. An interesting new tale, has come to light, sure to occupy the gossip mongers and jesters of thy courts. Dost thou see? Thy secrets, child, are no longer fascinating. I don't even know what to say. Oh, what's the big deal, Grace? It's just sex. You couldn't have been more of a dick in how you went about that. That wasn't really what we asked for. And so a lesson is learned. Do not presume to command the Marquis Shax, mortal. All right, I guess. Can I ask you something else, though? As thou wish, magician. Actually, I'm more interested in talking to Duke Crocell. That must be the next demon. Oh, thou wouldst meet the Duke Crocell? Now that is interesting. And what words would thou have together, pray? I'd like him to do something for me and my friends. Thou art a persistent seeker of boons, magician. But I wonder, what royal permission hast thou? Hath King Ball allowed a mortal to seek audiences among his infernal hierarchy? I cannot believe it. Believe it, brother. Well then, the very best luck to thee. Crocell is a fearsome Duke magician. I wonder if thou art ready for him. Oh, perhaps it is no matter. Crocell is a savage demon, but he is compelled to be gregarious. He cannot restrain to settle a feud. Have two warring mortals by thy side, magician, and Crocell will be coaxed to appear. You're clearly a liar, Shax. How do I know this is for real? Oh, thou dost not. But what else hast thou to rely upon? Fair, fair, fair. We don't know anything else. Know thy place, mortal, and refrain from thine impudent questioning. Shax has entertained thee enough. Oh, mayhap one further thing. Bring along a stupid boy in need of instructions. The German dude. The German dude for sure. We at least got something in there. Hang on one sec. Okay. Bring along a stupid boy in need of instruction. Teaching is the Duke Crocell's first love. You'd better not be lying. Oh, magician. Would I lie to thee? Yes. Goodbye, Shax. Perhaps we shall speak again. Perhaps we shall speak with one another again, mortal. It has been enchanting. Look at us. I mean, I'm slowly creating a list of enemies at my high school because I am at the same time getting what they're asking for, but I am ruining their lives in the process. It's like a genie. But I guess genies count as, they're in that kind of realm as, you know, demons, jinn, that kind of thing. So it makes sense. It's a monkey's paw. You get what you want for it. You get what you ask for, but you may not like the way you get it or how they give it to you. So that's something to think about. So let's go and read about the next one. This will probably be the last one for tonight. Let's see here. Duke Crocell. Although he appears to be man in the guise of an angel, Crocell is nothing of that sort. Rather, he is a fearsome duke of demons, with 48 legions under his command. He is renowned in hell as a grand diplomat. That's the one he was talking about where he, you know how being diplomatic about something? That's, I think, what Shax was talking about when he's like, he loves to quell arguments. An instructor, but he is quick to anger, and in that state, he may be vicious. Crocell is a teacher of the liberal sciences, geography, and geometry. Didn't they say that dumb boy was needed a geography tutor? So he's the one that's already, he's even more in there. Ooh. He is associated with water and may reveal the location of natural baths, warm bodies of water, or sail upon it with a mighty armada. The sound of rushing water is said to please him. Okay. Extra notes. Shaq says Crocell will be compelled to help me despite himself. I should bring along 2 friends who are fighting and someone who Crocell should teach. Okay. First things first. He loves water. Beer has water in it. Salt, pepper, red wine wines do not have enough of a water content. Dried artichoke, cat food, dried spaghetti flour, insect biscuits. Oh, there we go. Water itself. Rushing water. Does it sound like water though? I don't know about you, but that sounds like running water to me. Or somebody taking a bath, one of the two. All right. Now we need Stupid Boy. Where is he? Warner. Oh, updated things. A demon told us that Annie had sex with Aaron, which I think is against her religion. Ever since that came out, she's been really mad at all of us and really let us have it about theories of gender. I'm supposed to read this person, Andrea Dworkin, when I guess. Everyone's forgotten how Grace had to read out her love note to Aaron in class. Now all anyone talks about is how Annie had actual sex with Aaron. I'm not sure which gossip Grace hated more. This one probably. And then Steven still complains sometimes about how Vice Principal Kelly took away his cigarettes and now he can't smoke. He's mad at me now too, because he says we had a chance to have a demon steal them back and I didn't do it. Honestly, this guy, he wasn't ever gonna actually steal the physical thing, dude. He doesn't exist in this plane. There's no way. Okay, we got Stupid Boy. He's not gonna find anybody. Oh, he got in a fight. Okay. He got in a fight with Ted. Cause Ted's the one that said he was drinking animal blood. Right? Was it about that? Oh, it was a teacher. I thought he said he was drinking animal blood. Well, regardless, he was fighting you, and you look like you got a real punchable nose. So I get it. All right, I think we got our squad. We got our Russian water. We got our water gift because he loves water. Yeah. We got our Stupid Boy. We got our fighting friends. Let's get it popping. Summon. Do we want to do Stupid Boy? Because he loves to teach. That'll probably be the easiest one. I wouldn't have come at all if I'd known this asshole was gonna be here. So go home then. Why don't you go home? I'm not gonna let you intimidate me. Where did they say he was from? He was German, right? I can't do a German accent. I wish I could. Um, I do not know why you are not more excited. It is a rare opportunity to meet an entity from the other worlds. I am certain we will have much to learn from him. Maybe you can learn not to be an asshole. Me? No, I meant Ted. Sorry, Warner. I won't be threatened by you. Eat dirt. That's the best, like, just, like, when you really don't care about a person, that is the only thing that you need to tell them. Yo, bro, eat dirt. You are dirt. Get out of my face. All right, let's call Duke forth. I demand an audience with Crocell, the great Duke of Hell, the brilliant teacher of men, because we're doing a teach, with whom I would wish to have words. No, get your butt in here. Crocell, I summon thee. Oh, I think this might actually be... What? They never said what Crocell sounds like, huh? Let's give him something like this. What? Who dares summon me, the Duke Crocell? Dost thou not know who I am? Or dost thou wish for a swift death? For I can think of no other cause for some pretentious mortal to demand parley with me. Dost thou not even offer a proper tribute? But we do offer you a gift, O great Duke. Water? Supplicant? Crocell is the master of water. 'Tis my dominion. Dost thou think I am unable to obtain it? Fool of a mortal. You're the fool. I am Adrian Crocell, a powerful magician and summoner of demons. I am Adrian Crocell, a high school student. Shaq said you would be nicer. Shax, thou heeded the word of that lying snake? Then thou art even stupider than I thought. Lo, tell me, mortal, is it death thou desire? For there is no shame in it. Or is there something else? Speak, fool. Crocell commands thee. I need help. Help? Is it? Then I am bound to help thee, mortal. Yes, please, speak thy wish. I shall grant it. Then listen up, demon. My friends need your help. Fine. I may grant thee but one wish, mortal, so choose it wisely. Ted and Aaron won't stop fighting and it's totally exhausting. Can you teach Warner about geography? He has a final coming up. I mean, well, let's stop. Let's think about it, right? Warner's a dummy. He is, clearly. Well, not necessarily a dummy. He's dumb in geography. But he also has every girl in the class all about him. So he's honestly coming out ahead at this point, right? But these two, they have some kind of beef for some reason about them fighting. And for what? And they outnumber him, so I'm thinking they might be the ones that we would go with. So we'll do that one. Ted and Aaron won't stop fighting, and it's totally exhausting. A dispute requiring settlement. Is it? I suppose I can assist. Well then, speak. Tell me, what is it that vexes thee? Aaron, you explain it. Please, because I don't know why did you punch him in the mouth? Why should he get to tell it? Silence! 'Tis not thy turn to speak, fool. My dad's a science teacher at our school. There it is. His dad's the teacher. The one that he was gonna write the article about. Ted was writing something for the school magazine about him, told you. And he insisted on writing this one thing that is totally none of his business or anyone's business. It's personal and it's not relevant. So yeah, we got into a fight. And yeah, I hit him. I'm not sorry about it. It's my dad. Yea, 'tis a matter of honor to thee. Well, of course. Fool child,
Dost thou think I would have reached my station if I hewed so closely to thy notions of honor?
What station? The way I see it, you're spending your time on high school kids' problems.
Blasphemer, pretentious blasphemer, idiot! Oh, I will wreak vengeance on thee one day, mortal.
Wait, you haven't heard the whole story.
Fine, proceed.
The thing I found out about him is that he was fired from his last teaching job because he drank from a beaker of like rabbit blood, I think, in front of the class. It's none of anyone's business. Family, listen, it is kind of our business, right? A, it's my business now because you brought me into it. But also, it is kind of weird that your pops drank blood in science class. Why? What could he possibly have stood to gain from doing that? Was he making a thing like, oh, rabbits are, like, were you guys learning about rabbits? And he was like, oh, rabbits are totally fine. They're harmless. You could just, if you had to, you could eat a rabbit raw. Look, I'll drink the blood and I'll be fine. Was it that? Because I don't even think that's true. Rabbits are still rodents. They can still carry disease. So what was your pops trying to accomplish? It sounds like, honestly, he was just trying to do something to get his kicks and somebody saw him, but it was in class. And I don't think your pops is crazy because he's a science teacher. So what was the point of him doing that? Yes, it is. It's totally inappropriate.
Ah, so thou sought to conceal the truth of thy pater's vampirism? Is that it?
No, my dad's not a vampire.
It does not concern me. In my lifetime, I have encountered many creatures and cryptids of unusual origin. Have I drunk from their skulls? Yea, I have. Yea, the issue is understood.
Okay, what now?
Do not hasten me, mortal. I shall decide which of thee is in the right and has acted with honor. On one condition, all of thee must agree that my word is final, and as binding as the chains that choke the throat of Marquis de Carabia. The loser shall admit his error and apologize for the great offense he hath wrought.
What do you guys think? Fine. Let's get this over with.
Very well, it is agreed. My decision is final, and mine authority cannot be questioned. I hereby decide that I shall devolve this power to thee, magician.
He gonna make me do it?
I assign thee the task. Thou must decide.
Stop trying to weasel out of it.
I am not to be questioned. Thou agreed. Thou shalt act as my surrogate in this matter. Decide, mortal, who is in the right?
Well, what do you think, Adrian? Yeah, I'll abide by whatever you say. So, Aaron is right in the fact that his dad getting fired from his last job is nobody in the class's business, right? The only business it would be between the teacher and the school. Now, the school had to know he got fired, right? Before he came to work at this one. So clearly the school was already okay with whatever he was doing or whatever he had going on. At that point, I don't think it makes sense to bring it back up, right? So I don't understand what Ted would be trying to accomplish if the school already said it was okay. Now, if Aaron's dad was still acting out of pocket in class at this new school, then I could see, okay, maybe Ted needs to put that article out there because your pop is still wilding, Aaron. But we haven't gotten any complaints of that from the school that we're all at right now. So I think it's honestly none of Ted's business at this point. If he's not doing anything to Ted, and if he's not drinking animal blood in class anymore, it's none of your business. If the school wants to step in, they'll step in. But for right now, they said everything is rocking and rolling. So, and Aaron's dad already paid for the mistake. He got fired. That was the consequence of his action. So I really don't think we have any place to say anything about it. But at the same time, I want Crucell to answer because he's the one that we brought in. I did all this work to get him here. So I don't want to decide this.
Thou must. The responsibility I have placed on thee is binding. As the chains that choke the neck of...
I get it. Yeah, you said that already.
DeCrebia tried to evade his responsibilities too. It did not end well for him.
Fine. I think Aaron is right. His family deserves their privacy. You see? Good. This is stupid.
Respect the magician's word, supplicant. Thou hast lost. Submit.
Okay, look, I apologize. That's all I wanted to hear. I'm not happy about this.
I am impressed, magician. Thou hast shown something close to backbone. And unlike poor Marquis de Crabia, whose backbone I ripped from his flaccid, shambling carcass, today thou shalt keep thine.
Jeepers, thanks.
Thou hast performed well today. When thine hour arrives, I shall kill thee in a manner thou shalt find pleasing.
In the meantime, let me ask you something else, because we can ask about the next one. Well, I'm going to ask about the next one for me, so I can keep on going. I'm not interested in you. Just tell me how I can talk to Duke Agaris.
Oh, thou wish to speak to Agaris, that old fool.
Yes, that old turd. Don't try and play me, Cosell. I know he's a powerful demon.
Fine, thou hast heard of Agaris, but thou dost not know how to contact him.
No, that's why I'm talking to you.
Well, surely thou hast heard of the Duke Agaris' many talents. He is a great teacher of languages, of course.
The French girl. We need the French girl. We're gonna need the French girl for that one.
And can induce earthquakes to appear, but the human quality that moves him most is known by few. Agaris hath a great affection for mortals whose hearts have been toyed with or torn asunder. I speak in figurative terms. If thou presented Agaris with the heart of an animal, he would surely eat it, beating or still.
Yeah, I understand what a figurative term is.
Oh, mortal, I am so sorry for mine error. Of course, I am wrong, for thou understands so much. Thou art so wise.
I know you're being sarcastic.
I cannot wait to slay thee, cretin. Our business is concluded. I have no further use for thee.
All right, I'm hanging up.
And not a moment too soon. Be gone, peasant.
Yo, these are pretty good little vignettes. Let me go see what the updated stories are, and then we could call it. We asked the demon to settle Aaron and Ted's fight, but the demon made me pick a side, and I went with Aaron. I think he's right that the thing about his dad was personal and nobody else's business. Aaron seems happy. He told me I did the honorable thing. Where's Ted? Ted ran his story without the gross thing in it, without the gross thing about drinking blood in it, which seemed to make everyone happy in the long run. But Ted came up to me the other day and said secrets only stayed buried for so long, and now he refuses to talk to me at all. What about Warner? Warner is German. He's gonna enjoy it, but he's still... Okay, so nothing changed from Warner because we didn't really do anything for him, so that makes sense. Yeah. So that is where we are going to call it for my final Spooky Gamer Boys stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you really did enjoy this, definitely look into picking up a Playdate. Playdate is rad. It's got 24 games. This is just one of them. And as you can see, they're actually pretty meaty. So I'm going to call it there. You guys be safe. Have a good day, good night, whenever you're watching this. Have a happy Halloween. I don't know if you trick or treat, but if you do, make sure you get as much candy as you can. And I am going to call it from there. Take care, everybody. Thanks for being with us through all the Spooky Gamer Boys content throughout the month. We hope you had a great time. We had a great time making it. And we will see you again next year when we do it all over again. All right, everybody. Take care. Be well. I'm out. Peace.